The report documents systematic abuses allegedly committed by top officials, possibly even North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. The UN Human Rights Council will discuss the report on March 17th. It is likely to adopt a resolution that could bring the matter to the Security Council, which can refer North Korea to the International Criminal Court. But Asia Society analyst Mike Kulma says China will likely veto any effort to do so.
I don't think it can ever get through the Security Council. I mean, the Chinese are just not going to, not to put everything on the Chinese, but the Chinese simply aren't going to agree to it.
But even so, Ivan Simonovich, the UN Assistant Secretary General for Human Rights, says his office supports an ICC referral, and the report could play a role in a future prosecution.
I think after this horrendous report, there will be a pressure of member states to ensure that something else is done to, on behalf of my office, Human Rights Office, document and be a depository of various testimonies, various evidence that can, at a certain point in time, be used in criminal proceedings against perpetrators.
Phil Robertson is the Deputy Asia Chief for Human Rights Watch. Via Skype, he says the report makes it difficult for world leaders to ignore abuses in North Korea.
And that's as it should be, because, frankly, if we look at the role of human rights abuses in North Korea, the government uses fear to perpetuate its rule. It's the fear of being sent to a political prison camp. It's the fear of being detained, tortured, beaten, and perhaps publicly executed that keeps the North Korean people in line.
The Asia Society's Kolma adds that human rights could become a recurring point in the discussion of other North Korean issues.
What might be the impact of this kind of report as countries in the UN, let's say, deliberate on how to react to, for example, another nuclear test by the North Koreans, or how they react to a missile test by North Korea? Will it do anything to the strength of any sanctions that are put into place against North Korea?
North Korea analysts say that over the short term, the UN report is unlikely to push Pyongyang to change its behavior. But longer term, sustained international pressure could have some effect. Margaret Besheer, VOA News, the United Nations.